Welcome back to the Legacy of Star Wars. I'm Sean. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to sit down and watch our trailer reaction to Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 3. I've not been overly high on this show over the years. I'm not saying that it doesn't offer good content. I thought that initial movie, if you will, the first episode, was fantastic. And then I thought it kind of strayed away from there. I've watched a few episodes of the series. Tommy B, who's on the channel, loves the show. Ian, who hasn't been on in a long time, loves the show. I know there's a fan base for it out there. I don't know. Bad Batch just hasn't hit for me. I've watched some of the Palpatine stuff that's happened, so I can't say I'm like 100% caught up with what's going on or where they are in the story, which is weird because if you told younger Sean that he was going to be skipping out on certain Star Wars content, he would have said you were crazy, new Star Wars show, friggin' give it to me already. But you kind of got to pick and choose. There's only so much time in a day. I hear a lot of people are hyped up about this trailer. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so let's sit down and take a look at the Bad Batch Season 3 trailer. But before we do, if you're new to the channel, please click the like button, comment down below, share your thoughts on the Bad Batch Season 3 trailer. Did it do it for you? Are you excited for the series that I believe is re-debuting on February 21st and running through May, or up to May anyway? Let us know. Do you like it? Subscribe to the channel for more content. We run a Star Wars show here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we dive into this trailer and break it down in I would say all of its glory, but I haven't watched it yet. And we also discuss 25 years of the Phantom Menace. We've also been playing through the Phantom Menace video game on the channel. So if you want to watch more of that, check it out. I believe we're on Naboo. That'll be the next one. I don't know when it'll happen, but it'll probably be sometime within the next week or so. So stay tuned for all the upcoming content we have here. Without further ado, let's get into it. The Star Wars Bad Batch Season 3 trailer. I'll say this. You cannot take away from the visuals of the show. Look at where Clone Wars began, all the way back when, and look where we are now. And that sounded a hell of a lot like Wanda Sykes. Was that Wanda Sykes? If anybody knows, put that down in the comment section. I'm sure I'll find out before, but that looked like Jabba's. Maybe it wasn't. Walking away is hard. Public Commandos! Great game, by the way. Underrated. Basically, Star Wars take on Halo, in my opinion. Look at that visual. That is fantastic for a kid's animated show. On February 21st. Sheev! Is Whitwer playing Sheev? Again, I'm pretty out of the loop when it comes to the Bad Batch. If so, great. Give Sam all the work he wants. Oh, the Republic Commandos bring back memories. Cad Bane! I'm assuming that was Tun Wee. It looks different, I'll say that. I believe that was Mount Tantus they just showed. Thrawn fans will know that. I heard about this before I even seen the trailer, and very, very mixed feelings here. There you have it. Star Wars The Bad Batch final season. That's it for the show. Honestly, in my opinion, not to sound like a hater, but it probably should have been done after 2 seasons. And there we have it. That's the talking point, obviously. Ventress is back. I don't know how I feel about this. She quite clearly dies in Dark Disciple. And I believe Filoni made comments recently that they're going to honor that book. And I don't know how you do that unless this is a flashback or that the death has not happened yet and the story takes place before then. I'm not sure where we're at, though, in the timeline in terms of that stuff. So I wouldn't assume that they're retconning what happens in the book. I don't think that would be right. Hell, maybe we'll see the book play out on screen a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. But if they do retcon, that's a problem. I've heard theories that Ventress can be brought back to life in the Ahsoka show, and there's definitely some groundwork that's been laid there to leave it as at least a long shot possibility. So I'm not jumping to the conclusion that this is a retcon. I'm not a big fan of retcons either. Sometimes they're needed, sometimes they're not. Star Wars has played way too fast and loose with that stuff. But it was a good trailer. The visuals were appealing. The story, again, I'm not following every episode. I've seen probably 10% of the Bad Batch episodes. And so I'm not sure where we are in the story. But visually, it looks good. Whenever she's involved, it looks good. But I got to tell you, it also doesn't feel like there's a whole lot here to justify a TV series. But hey, the kids love it. Great. But I don't see many Bad Batch toys, on the shelves when I go to a Toys R Us or a Walmart or whatever. So I am really curious how much Bad Batch resonates with the fan base. My kid likes it. So, kudos to him and all the other kids that love it. As I mentioned off the top, Tommy B and Ian from the channel both love it. We'll see what happens with this final season, but I think the show has run its course, and I know I'm ready for something different animated. The question is, what did you think of the Star Wars Bad Batch Season 3 trailer? Comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are, and don't forget to like the video. And if you are interested in more bonus content that the channel offers, patreon.com/Fandom Empire. Check us out on social media, Twitter, or X, pardon me, at Fandom Empire Now. As well as on Facebook, Fandom Empire Now. We're working on getting a Legacy of Star Wars group up so we can have a page that is just Star Wars content. But yeah, you can check us out at all those incredible places. Without further ado, though, have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.